So you're thinking about moving to Los Angeles, but you're not quite sure where the safest neighborhoods are. Yes, Los Angeles, a lot of people think it's known for its crime. And some areas, yes, that's very true. But there are also some very safe, family-orientated neighborhoods. And today, in this video, I'm going to show you my 5 favorite safe neighborhoods in Los Angeles. I'm Matt Tilley, the British bloke. I'm a realtor here in LA. If you're looking to make a move in the next 9 or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text. I would love to help you. Always helping people who are moving into LA. I'm from England. I moved here myself, so I know what it involves. My information's in the description below. All right, let's get to the video. A lot of these videos always mention Bel Air or Brentwood or the Pacific Palisades, but in this video, I'm not going to be mentioning them. Of course they're safe. The homes are worth $4, $5, $6, $10 million. They have private security firms prowling around the neighborhoods, keeping the bad guys out. So in this video, I'm going to be mentioning affordable locations, not the big fancy locations, which of course are safe. Okay, let's get to the first one on the list, and that is South Pasadena. South Pasadena is on the east side of LA, about 20 minutes north of downtown LA. And Pasadena is huge as a whole. It's a big city, large population. So for this video on safety, safe neighborhoods, I'm just talking about South Pasadena. It's a lot smaller, but it's real family orientated, great schools. And as you can see here, the crime when compared to the national level is very, very low. Assault, 19.8. National is 282. Murder, 0. Rape, robbery, so much less than the national average. Yes, motor vehicle theft is higher, but you'll notice in Los Angeles, motor vehicle theft is always high. And as you can see here, in South Pasadena, it's voted a B- in terms of safety, crime and safety. And that is really, really good in Los Angeles. Trust me, you're usually seeing C's and D's. So when you get a B-, you know this neighborhood is excellent when it comes to low crime. Also, reviews from people who live in South Pas. This is based on 11 responses. 64% of people think that South Pasadena is very safe, really no crime. And 18% think pretty safe, and 18% think somewhat safe. Also, when asked how reliable the police are in South Pasadena, as you can see here, 45% of people think the police are very visible and very responsive. I'm a huge fan of South Pasadena. I did a video on Pasadena earlier this year. If you want to take a look at that on my YouTube channel. Like I said, it's got great schools, it's got great community, the homes, the big tree-lined streets. I'm a huge fan. So yeah, if you're looking to move to LA and your crime and safety is top of your list, take a look at South Pasadena. I think you'll be very happy. Next on the list, Glendale, also on the east side of Los Angeles, not too far from downtown, very close to Burbank, South Pasadena. Really like the location. I also did a video on Glendale as well, so you can check that out if you like what you hear here, like what you see here. But yeah, in terms of crime, take a look at this. It has a C+. That kind of surprises me because if you look at the stats here, assault, 51, national average is 282. Murder, rape, robbery, all very low. Even motor vehicle theft in Glendale is lower than the national average, which is very rare to see in Los Angeles. And as you can see, if you're looking at reviews of people who live in Glendale, look at this. 50% of people who live in Glendale think it's very safe. There's really no crime to speak of. 44% think it's pretty safe. There's some crime, but it doesn't really impact me. So you're looking here at 94% of residents think it's a really, really safe community. That's why I was surprised when it had a C+. Me personally, I think it should have a B. Also here, how reliable are the police in this area? Over half of people who live in Glendale think that the police are really responsive, really like what they do. Only 22% of people think that they're a little bit slow and sometimes they don't feel safe. So as you can see here, Glendale has incredible numbers. Also, once again, like South Pasadena, great community. People are born and raised in Glendale, live there all their lives, which is, if you ask me, always a good sign of a great community. The schools are good, close to the freeways. Yes, it can get hot, so if you don't like the heat, stay away from the east side of Los Angeles. But as you can see here, once again, if you're looking for low crime, safe neighborhoods, take a look at Glendale. It's a really, really good neighborhood. Okay, next on the list, we're heading to the west side of LA, and I'm putting these two little neighborhoods together. They're quite small, Playa Vista, Playa del Rey. They're really brother and sister, if you ask me, so I've put them together. Brand new communities, young vibe, really clean. I do love this neighborhood. And as you can see here, the crime on both, a B-. That's very good in Los Angeles. Assault, low. No murder, no rape. Robbery, very low. Motor vehicle theft, once again, slightly higher than the national average, and so is burglary. And then if you look at Playa del Rey, once again, assault low, robbery low, motor vehicle theft and burglary is higher. General theft, though, is a lot lower than national average. I know several people who live in these neighborhoods, and they always talk really highly. One of them is a girl. She feels very safe walking around this neighborhood. And once again, I've been there myself. I've frequented the bars and restaurants, which you must check out. But yeah, if you're looking to move on to the west side of Los Angeles and you're looking for good safety, check out Playa del Rey, check out Playa Vista. I really like it, and I think you will as well. Okay, staying on the west side of Los Angeles, my second neighborhood in LA that I think is safe is Culver City. I just recently did a video on Culver City if you want to check it out on YouTube. I really do love this neighborhood. It's close to Santa Monica, but so much cheaper. Not far from Hollywood or downtown LA. And I often say, if you're on a budget, Culver City is my favorite area of the whole of Los Angeles. And let's take a look at the crime stats here. As you can see, it got a B- on niche.com. I got all these reviews from niche.com. I think it's a great website. If you are thinking about moving within Los Angeles or even across country, check out niche.com. They review the schools, the crime, the diversity, the incomes. It's a really, really great website. I highly recommend it. And this is where I've been getting my stats for this video. So as you can see, crime here, B-. And yes, the assault is higher. Robbery is higher. They're slightly higher than the national average, which really shocks me. Because I do know a lot of people who live in Culver City. My girlfriend used to live in Culver City, and they talk so highly of it. It's a young crowd, it's clean, young families, and I do really feel safe when I'm walking around Culver City. Yes, in the 80s, guess what? It was known for gangs and crime, but it's really cleaned up a lot in the last 10 years. You've got the studios there now, and I just absolutely love it. If you ask me here, the crime stats don't do it justice. I feel it's a lot safer, and I really like the neighborhood. And if you read reviews here of people who live in Culver City, 70% of people think that it's safe, and 30% think it's very safe. So pretty much 100% thinks it's extremely safe or very safe. And then if you look at the how reliable and the police are in this area, 70% of people think the police is very visible and very responsive. Only 13% of people said they think the police force is pretty slow. So if you look at this, 100% of people think it's safe. 70% of people think the police are very reliable and quick to act. So yeah, if you're looking to move to the west side, you want a cool, hip, trendy neighborhood, good house prices, great to raise a family, great schools, check out Culver City. I'm a huge fan, and I just think it has so much to offer you. All right, so here we are. We're finally there. The safest place in Los Angeles to live that I think is Palos Verde Estates. Yes, the location might not be perfect if you're looking to work up in Santa Monica or Hollywood or Beverly Hills, but if you work in the South Bay or Long Beach, willing to commute a little bit, as you can see coming up, the crime stats are unbelievable. It gets a B minus. Actually, it gets a B. I think it's the only place in the whole of LA which gets a B. Very, very rare. Like I said, most are C's and D's. But take a look at these stats. Assault, 10% of what the national average. No murder, no rape. Look how low the robbery is here. Burglary, theft, motor vehicle. Motor vehicle theft, like I said in LA, is usually very high. But take a look at it here. It's a fraction of the national average. And then if you look at reviews of what people have been writing about living in Palos Verde estates, look at this, 71% of people think that it's very safe. 29% of people think they're safe and they're just not worried. So there's 100% of people who have reviewed this area think it's extremely safe or very safe. And then how reliable are the police? 83% of people who live there think that the police force is very reliable. Yes, the homes are a little bit more pricey in Palos Verde estates. You're looking at probably $2 million, but you're right by the ocean. You're close to the Bay Area with the amazing beaches. It's got a great community, large lots. You're close to the Riviera with the restaurants and bars. So yeah, if safety is high up on your list, check out Palos Verde Estates. To be honest, it is super safe. I love going there, and it's a deserved winner and is rightly on the top of the list. Like I said, I'm Matt Tilley, the British bloke. If you are looking to make a move to LA, give me a call. Info is in the description below. Happy to answer any questions. Love to show you around and close the deal. Hope to hear from you, and I'll see you at my next video.